सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते कुपेश्वर तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वर शुभां सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिया वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगं लंघयते गिरं यत्कृपातमहं शिवरात्रि पावनं करुणां सच्चिदानन्दं नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णाय कृष्णाय भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी। Thank you very much for coming and attending this wonderful festival. Gaura Purnima Mahamasa. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Actually, Chaitanya Charitamrita is actually a 9-volume book. How can I finish in 50 minutes? But I'll try to shrink it as much as I can. But Lord Chaitanya is the most magnanimous, most merciful incarnation. Srimad Bhagavatam, there was a conversation between Karabhajanga Muni and Maharaj Nimi, the Navayogendras and Maharaj Nimi from Mithila. What are the qualities of the future incarnation in Kali Yuga? All the verses are mentioned. Deyam sada parivavagna vishtadoham tirthaspadam sivirinchinutam saran. Pratyardhyam pranadapala bhavakti potam vande mahapurushate charanarvindam. This incarnation, he comes to give what Lord Shiva and Brahma are looking for. As far as I know, Brahma and Shiva, they don't look for anything. At least Lord Shiva for sure. But what is that they are looking for? I mean, material. Spiritual, definitely everyone looks for it. Lord Shiva and Brahma also. That not you and me are looking for. What even all the devatas are looking for is coming to give free of cost. I'll give an example to you. Tomorrow, somebody will come and tell you, we'll give you a body, no old age, no disease. You will have this body, eternal happiness, unlimited joy. You never know the spelling of misery. And your heart is filled with love. That body, somebody wants to give you, will you take it or not? Now my next question to you. How much Elon Musk will pay for that body? There is no pain, no old age, no disease, no death, unlimited joy. When you put it on auction, what will be the cost of that body? Do you all agree all the billionaires, the top 10 billionaires of the world will be there in that? How many of you agree? That thing, this personality, Lord Chaitanya, came to give you free of cost. Sometimes somebody wants to give you, hey, I don't want. One time, one devotee, brahmachari, he gave Bhagavad Gita, take it. One person said, "Ooh, this is not a snake, you know. This is Bhagavad Gita. It'll change your life. That's why I don't want. It'll change my life. I'll become like you. I'll become a monk like you." But that person said, I'm a doctor. Before, I was miserable. As a monk, I'm very happy. He said, if I become doctor, I'll be happy. I'll not be miserable like you. So, you want to become a doctor or you want to be happy? He said, I want to become a doctor to show others I'm happy even though I'm miserable. That's what the world is today. So, but you all agree, somebody is going to give you a body free from old age, disease and death, unlimited joy. You'll be like every minute to minute, the joy will be expanding. And no pain, no corona, no disease, no green card problem, only joy, no F1 to H1. How many of you agree? We at least forget about others, we want that. That Lord Chaitanya came to give free of cost. If you say, I don't want it, he'll put in your pocket also, forcefully. If you say no, Nityanand Prabhu will come and push it in your pocket and take it. Once you get it, oh, thank you, he'll smile. So that is Lord Chaitanya. Further, Tyaktva Sudishchati Surepsidaratya Lakshmi Dharmishta Aryavachsa Yadagadharanyam Maya Mrugam Daiti Epsit Manavadavat Vande Mahaprayate Charanavaravindu. For that reason, because he doesn't have time, usually for most of the people, they are overwhelmed with family life, overwhelmed with material life, overwhelmed with the domestic life. Lord Chaitanya said, I have only one purpose. Lord Chaitanya came for one purpose. Nursing Dev also came for one purpose. Next month it is happening. Next to next month. He came in the afternoon, Nursing Dev. He killed Hiranyakashipu, left in the evening. My work is done. Same thing, Vamandev came. Only one purpose. Take everything from Bali Maharaj and give it to Devatas. Lord Chaitanya also came for so many reasons. One of the reasons, to make the people fortunate. By giving a spiritual body filled with unlimited Krishna prema, filled with joy, the body which is free from old age, disease and death. And you will never even know there is something called old age. You will never even know there is something called corona. You will never even know there is something called F1 to H1 and green card. You will never know. For that type of body he came to give. How many of you appreciate? Wow. For that he didn't come alone. Krishna Varnam Tisa Krishnam Sangopangastra Parshadam Yagir Sankirtanir Parayer Ijanti Sumedasa. All right, I'll come. I'll give it to everyone and I'll go. Hey, what about the rest of the people? I'll leave the process. So one person comes, he'll throw the rope and bring all the people out. And they are very happy. Then he'll go away. And other people, hey, what about us? I have gone, but the rope is there. But you say rope is there, who will pull us out? I will only pull us out through my followers, but hold on to the rope. Thank you. So Krishna, Advaitam Chitvanadivanantarupam Madhyam Purana Purusham Navayavanam Cha Vedeshu Tirala Madarala Mat Bhakto Govinda Madhapurusham Tam Bhajami. In India, any shop you go, there will be a picture of 10 incarnations. How many? 10. I'm sure many of you have showcased it. I used to think like that only until I read Bhagavatam. There are so many incarnations. The number of waves that are there on the ocean, that many incarnations are there. I mean, this Brahma Sahitam, I'm sorry. Anadi Ananta Rupam. How many? Unlimited forms. Purana Purusham is very old. Navayavana, very young. Interesting. I'm sure Leonardo da Vinci never read this verse. That's why when he was asked to, depict the picture of God, because God is very old, he put a beard, old man. God may be oldest, but he is a Navayavanam. Doesn't age beyond 16. Kishore. He doesn't age beyond 16. So, incarnations are not 10, sir and ma'am. There are 6 different types of incarnations. Everyone. Leelavataras, Gunavataras, Purushavataras, Manvantaravataras, Saktavesh avataras, Yugavataras. If I explain, you will never go for dinner. So, problem with Kaliga, we are busy. Yes or no? Many of you are also fasting. Nothing is going into the mind. Only one thing is going, Mahaprasade Govinde. So wait, it's coming. So there are every avatar, this is a type. Every type, so many incarnations are there. Today we are talking about Yuga Avatar. Yuga Avatar will spread the Yuga Dharma. Narayana Upanishad explains that. I quoted so many times. Krute dhyayato Vishnum Tretayam Vishto Muke Dvaparo Pracharyayam Kalau Tadhair Kirtanat. Every Yuga Avatar will come to spread Yuga Dharma. Satyuga, Shukla Avatar came, appeared to Kardam Muni and preached. You want attain perfection in your life? Do Dhyana. Krute Dhyayate. Dhyayate Vishnu. Please come forward. Everyone, please. I humbly request everyone, please. Please. Actually, best thing, I'll go back. Can everyone please come forward, please? I request everyone, please. So, Treta Yuga, Yajna Avatar. Yajna was born to Akuti and Ruchi. Akuti is actually sister of Devahuti, sister of Prasuti. All the 3 are daughters of Swayambhu Manu. And Akuti is married to Ruchi, and they gave birth to Yajna. Name is Yajna, he promoted Yajna. And end of Treta Yuga, Lord Ram comes. So the entire 12,96,000 years, 1,296,000 years. What was the process to attain self-realization? Yajna. Then Dwapar Yuga, again, end of Dwapar Yuga came only Krishna. Dwapar Yuga is 864,000 years. Yuga changed. Yajna didn't work. What is the process of Dwapar Yuga? Deity worship. Dwapare Parcharyayam. The process is deity worship. Then Kali Yuga, actually in Krishna, when Krishna comes, all the incarnations come with Krishna. Krishna promoted, but way before Krishna came, Maharaj Prithu also appeared in Dwapar Yuga. With his own example, the only difference is Maharaj Prithu is a Saktavesh avatar, Jiva Tattva, but empowered, but he is also considered avatar only. Maharaj Prithu promoted deity worship by setting a personal example. But when Krishna, as the source of all the incarnations came, Krishna promoted deity worship also. Then Lord Chaitanya, Kali Yuga, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. Unlike other yugas, he did not come at the end, came in the beginning. Because the process is very easy. Krishna Varnam Tisa Krishnam Sango Pangastra Parshadam. He came with his associates. And what he did? Yajnair Sankirtanayara Prayara. He promoted a Sankirtan Yajna. Yajanti is Sumedasa. Dhi means brain. Dhi means brain. Medha, good brain. Or if you are intelligent, understanding, you will live only 78 years. Things like Corona don't happen the way it happened in 2020. Then only you will live 80 years, 90, 100 max. If not, 3-4 days. So Lord Chaitanya, what he did, he promoted Sankirtan Yajna. The process made very easy. What is that? Very easy. Sometimes you have a high fever. What the doctor will do? 1000 mg Restylane in India. In America, 2 powerful Tylenol, morning and evening. Why? The fever is very high. So, in Satyuga, people would live 100,000 years. And when it comes to Kali Yuga, so many zeros dropped. 3 zeros dropped, only 100 years. I am honest with you, if you live 100 years, your photo will come in the paper also. If you are anybody from London, okay, nobody. If you live in London, Queen will personally give you a cake, which you cannot eat because no teeth, which you cannot see because the glasses are very big. So the body is very temporary, sir. Even if you're a cinema star here today, or even if you're Musks or Melons, making so much money, you will not have the teeth in 100 after 30-40 years. This is a 3 din ka khel hai. How many of you understand? So Lord Chaitanya, he felt, if I come alone, I may not be able to distribute. I'll bring my group, entire group. I'll bring my team. Kali Yuga means Sangye Shakti. If you're alone, you're weak. When you come together, energy. Collective unity is better than individual purity. What is that? Collective unity is better than individual purity. So he brought Nityananda Prabhu, Balramji himself, and Advaita Acharya, Sadashiva and Mahavishnu combined. And this is Gadadhar, Radharani's expansion, Diti, and Srivas Thakur is Narada Muni. They came to promote, and in turn they brought their own groups and started promoting. What is that? Take it. If you're intelligent, your presence in this world is very temporary. There is no guarantee for tomorrow. Take it up. And what he did, Lord Chaitanya's contribution, he brought that medicine, Enechi Aushadhi Maya Nasibaro Lagi, Harinama Mahamantra Lautumi Magi. Sir, this is not another mantra that is there in Kali Yuga. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. So, this is a Golokir Premadan Harinam Sankirtan. The moment you come in contact, it'll create a bank account. It'll cleanse your heart. And one day you will go back to Godhead. Again, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. How many of you are happy? This mantra is extraordinary. Golokir Premadan Harinam Sankirtan. Spiritual, transcendental. It will cleanse your heart. It will help you control the mind. It will purify your heart. It will burn your previous impurities. It will bring you closer and closer to Krishna, and one day you'll be with Krishna. So today, no, I'm cutting it. Cutting it short. I already told this verse. In the age of Kali, intelligent persons perform congregational chanting to worship the incarnation of Godhead, who constantly sings the names of Krishna. All this complexion is not blackish. He is Krishna himself, is accompanied by his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companions. Sango Pangastra Parsham. So this is given in Srimad Bhagavatam. What is his identity? Radha Krishna Pranay Vikradhara Ahladani Shaktirasmat Ekatmano Api Bhupura Dehavedo Gatoto Sri Chaitanya Kim Praktamadana Tadvayam Chekyamaptam Radha Bhav Swartam Naumi Krishna Swarupam. Radha Krishna Eka Atma Dohi Dehadari Anyonya Vilasarasa Aswadana Kori. Radha and Krishna, they are only one Atma. My humble request to you, never try to understand what happens between Radha and Krishna, because in this world you will never see like that. Twins also, they are two different Atmas, even though they look alike. But they are not one Atma. How many of you have seen one Atma, two bodies? Sometimes they say like that. But you don't see that example. But the Radha Krishna Eka Atma, just to enjoy what they do, they assume two bodies. Anyonya Vilasa Rasa Aswadana. Rasaswadana. So, what happens in the spiritual world, if you try to apply your Annamaya Manomaya consciousness and try to superimpose on what happens there, you are applying cruelty to yourself. Sure. So, when they are eternally together, Ekatma, that also is a body, that is Lord Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna, Nahi Anya. When they are united, it is Lord Chaitanya. When they are separate, it is Radha and Krishna. But that is his identity. And what he has did, he has a mission, sir and ma'am. What is the mission? Prema rasa niryasa korite aswadan ragamarga bhakti loke korite pracharan. So because he is that one Atma combination of Yugal Rupa and Radha Krishna, Krishna could not understand the depth of love of his internal energy Radharani. So he came to understand the depth of love of Radharani. I'm not going to talk, they're all 2-3 hours of classes. But as a Yuga Avatar, what he did, Ragamarga Bhakti Loke, as a Yuga Avatar, he has a moral responsibility to give a process whereby people of this Kali Yuga take up the process, become free from the illusion of Maya, become free from the entanglement, become free from the net created by Maya. Lord Chaitanya gave, what is that? Raga Bhakti. Bhakti is sadhana bhakti is 2 types. Vaidhi sadhana bhakti, Raganaga sadhana bhakti. This Raganaga sadhana, Raga sadhana, you can see that in Vrajavasis, people in Vraj, Vrindavan. Lord Chaitanya came to spread that bhakti, Vraja bhakti, as a means to become free from the entanglement of Maya. That's what he came. We are becoming technical for new people, but if you understand and you think you're intelligent, you'll take up the process. I'm skipping this also, but anyway, I'll read it. Secrecy of his descent. 3 internal reasons. Krishna wants to relish the position of Srimati Radharani, his internal energy. Krishna wants to know the sweetness of his mellows. Krishna wants to taste the bliss experienced by Radharani. 3 external reasons. To practically show the process of surrender. As Yugal propagate Harinam Sankirtan, Advaita Acharya's fervent call. These are all external and internal reasons why Lord Chaitanya is descended. Now, this is his life. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he appeared in 1486, around 539 years ago. 39 or 41? 39 years. 24 years is family life, and he took sannyas. 24 years sannyas life. And what he did after last day, he disappeared. What he did, disappeared. There you don't see any samadhi here. So what he did, he disappeared. That's it. So the point is, whatever explained, he did that for that one reason. He took sannyas. And of course, in family life also he preached life of example, life of instruction, life of unparalleled compassion. Can you believe Krishna became a preacher? Daytime he will cry, he used to cry for us. The night time he would remember Radharani's love and he would cry as Krishna. But daytime he would cry as a preacher. These people, by the power of illusion, by the power of Maya, they're stuck in the cycle of birth and death, and he would cry. And for that reason, he took sannyas. Any sincere devotee has to ask this one question. And before this question, I'll ask, how many of you all agree? 1 minute before coming to Krishna consciousness, you do not know, you will come to Krishna consciousness and it will change your life. First question. Second one, none of you sitting here, one day you decided, let me go to Hare Krishna temple and systematically study Bhagavad Gita and change my life. Not even one person. How many of you agree? It is always prasad only. Why are you going to Hare Krishna temple? Kirtan is okay, but prasad is nice. But one preacher will come and say, Prabhuji, come attend the class. How long? 15 minutes only. Okay, 15 minutes, that's it. Likewise, idhar udhar, guma ke, gusa ke, somehow, by the time you realize you're already devotee also. None of us wanted to become a devotee. Agree or not? One day, I used to live in Singapore, and I said, we'll go to Kuala Lumpur to see Kuala Lumpur. Will you come? Of course. Because Petronas Tower is the topmost tower. That time it was not there, I'm joking. And we stayed in ISKCON temple whole day. Hey, what about the seeing of Kuala Lumpur? Prabhu Kirtan is so nice. Where will you go outside? I understood these guys, they hijacked me for 24 hours to fix me here. I became angry. I'm serious, I became angry actually. So many years ago story. So I'll not waste your time, but why I'm telling you example is that causeless mercy flowed. That Krishna Prema is pushed into your pocket, whether you like it or not. For somebody, some of us are still rejecting it. No, 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 no. Still we are rejecting it. If you're rejecting it, I cannot cry here. I want to. You are the most unfortunate person. If you reject it. Can I give you one example why? It happened to me recently. Ready? I boarded my flight to New York. It happened only 2-3 weeks. This is the third week. Somebody somebody posted this in the internet also. The flight is going in the mid-air. I was chanting. My flight went like this. Like if you do like this, it will go. Mosquito flies like that. My heart from here, it went into my knees. And I was chanting. And I was not happy. I realized today is my last day. I'm chanting also. Everyone loud, loud. Then my flight went like this. It came down. And recently somebody said, Prabhu, somebody posted. I said, I am in that flight, actually, I said. Ah, you're in that flight? Yes, they posted it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a monk. Still, I'm not happy. What to speak of with all the attachments we have? Even if you have $1 billion, it'll happen to all of us. That day we'll come to know how much progress we made. Not when it's a cool day, a little hungry, ready to eat prasad. Then you will not understand the hard lessons of our life. Then we'll understand. I was questioning myself. I was not panic. I was not panic. Chanting. But I was not happy. Why? I had so many plans in my, when I go to New York, what I will do, what I will do. Then I told myself, abruptly my life is ending like this. If a monk practicing for this many decades thinking like that, you all agree we all have attachments. This tutu mantra will not work. Tutu tutu 16 over. It doesn't work. But it works for only one reason. That personality is magnanimous. Why it works? Because more than us, Prabhupada said, he wants us to come back. One day one son went to father and said, father said, 7 fours, how much? 35. Amazing. And gave a chocolate. The neighbor said, 7 fours, 35, you are giving a chocolate? Why are you spoiling your guy? Father said, I asked him last week, he said 42. At least now from 42 to 35, he came down. He made a lot of progress. When he comes around 30, then I'll adjust him, don't worry. Krishna is like that. One day I realized, on my own, I'll never make it there. Itna nalayak hu main, I'll never make it there on my own. So we are all, I am a mercy case. If he gives, then only, The father said, first 2 weeks he said, I asked him 7 fours. First week he said 7, second week he said 14, third week he said 42. So I'm very happy he's in between. This guy is in between. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so Adilila, the Chaitanya Charitamrita is split up into 3 parts. So time is short for sure. But I'll just read. 24 years childhood pastimes. Then Madhya Lila, he traveled and preached. Antilila, he stayed in Jagannath Puri for 18 years. And 6 years dealing with devotees. And the last 12 years, divine madness. Divyon Madam. So, I encourage all of you, if you don't have Bhagavatam, to acquire Bhagavatam, to develop faith on Harinam. Why I quoted 7 4 is 35? Or even if you say whichever way, if you are very close, you will get the grace. Ajam, one time in India, one temple was filled with probably 2000 students. This famous preacher of the internet, he asked, guys, Bhagavatam is filled with so many characters. Which character you like most? Is it Maharaj Ambarish, Maharaj Prithu, Gopis, Kunti, or Krishna's friends? One naughty boy got up and said, Ajamil. Why Ajamil? मजा भी मारा भगवत धाम भी गया. He enjoyed throughout his life, middle enjoyment, and the last day he called his son, whose name happens to be Narayan, and he became free, he became liberated. But of course, he went to Haridwar and did 13 years of sadhana, and he went back to Godhead. Most sinful guy casually chanted his son's name, and he became free from impurities. The power of Harinam. Lord Chaitanya, understanding we are all conditioned souls. What he did, whichever way you chant, I'm okay with that. All the Hindus, it was eclipse. Today, actually, eclipse in Florida. So 1486 also eclipse. So lunar eclipse. Those days, even today, in these days, whenever there is an eclipse, people who want to take mantra from the Guru, they'll go to a river or a lake or a creek, and they'll stay in that whole the entire duration of the eclipse, and they do that mantra because you'll get unlimited power. I used to watch from childhood. All the Hindus, they gathered on the bank of Ganga, and they were all chanting. What is the best mantra? Hari, 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 louder. And they were chanting like that. Muslims, India was slowly, Mughals are slowly, they have already occupied majority of the major portion. The Muslims, they are Hari, 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 they were mocking. But what is the power of Harinam? What's that? Sankshabha Parihasamba Stoma Helarameva. Vaikuntana Grahanam. If you mock at the Harinam, still you'll get the benefit. Muslims were mocking at the Harinam, Hari Hari. They got the benefit. Venkatanam Grahanam. That is when Lord Chaitanya, I don't care. You want to mock at it? No problem. You'll get the benefit. Then Lord Chaitanya appeared. The power of Harinam. When Muslims were chanting the holy name, Harinam, and Hindus were chanting the Harinam for various reasons, he appeared. That is my descent. Even if you, what is that word? Sanketam va parihasam. Parihasam means mockery. Sanket means you indicate. Haritaki means betel leaf. You say Haritaki, it has Hari in it. You'll get benefit. One Muslim went to evacuate toilet. One boar attacked him, and he started telling haram, haram, haram. Haram is a bad word, but haram has ram in it. So they're getting benefit. How many of you understand? In Malay language, butterfly is called Rama Rama. What is butterfly called? So we used to go to Muslims and say, sir, what is butterfly called? Rama Rama. What? Rama Rama. What? Rama Rama. They would say Rama Rama. Serious. They are getting the benefit. What is butterfly called? Rama. What is that? Rama Rama. See the power of Harinam, Rama Rama. And you know what is Ramadan called in Malaysia? Hari Raya. In Malaysia, Muslim country, Ramadan is called Hari Raya. Wow. So I would say, what, sir, what is this festival? Hari Raya. What is that festival? Hari Raya. Hari. So, Lord Chaitanya appeared. My request to you all, please make the Harinam part of your life. One day you'll go back to Godhead. How many of you want to go back to Godhead? So if you take this Harinam sincerely, Enechi Aushadhi Maya Nasibaru Lagi, Harinam Mahamantra Lao Tumi Magi. Here I brought a medicine to all of you. What is the disease? Cycle of birth and death. Number 8, infinity. You will become free from that. That is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's promise. And why did he take sannyas? And of course, what he showed universal form to Advaita Acharya. He showed Boer form to Murari Gupta, inaugurated Sankirtan movement. But why did he take sannyas? He understood. He had a mother of 70+ year old, wife 16 hardly. And apart from that, there is not even one person in home. Father passed away long ago. Brother took sannyas. Nobody. But he came, he has that desire to deliver all of us. Krishna had a desire to showcase the Leelas, Leela Parayana. I will dance nicely, people will be attracted because Dwapara people are they love dramas. Who? Dwapara people. And that's the quality we got, that's why we love movies. Unfortunately, movies are not so great, sad. So what he did? No, I cannot do that. And what happened one day, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had is 3 types of consciousness. Internal, most of the time, sometimes external, sometimes in between. 3 consciousness. And one day, he was feeling like he was in the mood of gopis. And gopis, Krishna left them. Krishna was only 10 years, 7 months when Krishna left for Mathura. And so that day Lord Chaitanya in a gopi mood. So, he was Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in that mood of gopis. He was chanting gopis' names. Krishna, right? It was Krishna himself. Gopi, gopi, gopi. Then one of his friends, acquaintances came. So, Nimai, what will you get by chanting name of gopis? Chant Krishna's name. That day he was so much absorbed in, Radha Bhav, Gopi Bhav. What will, nobody should worship Krishna. He cut off the nose of the girl, the lady who came to love him. And he killed Wali, from behind. And he picked up a stick, started chasing him. And that guy started running away. And finally, he ran away and said, today, I went to Nimai Pandit and I told him, what will you get by chanting Gopi's name? Chant Krishna's name. He became angry and he picked up a stick, started chasing. Really? And other people, they're all they're all from Brahmin families. So they start ridiculing him. He thinks he's a scholar. His father is a scholar. We are also scholars. Our fathers are scholars too. Next time he does it, we'll beat him up. Because they are taking him ordinary. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is sitting in everyone's heart as super soul. When he sensed this, he told Nityananda Prabhu, I have descended to this world to deliver everyone from cycle of birth and death. These people, when they are criticizing me, they are increasing their births. Pippalikanda, I think it's a bitter food. It cuts the phlegm. But instead of cutting the phlegm, Pippalikanda is increasing the mucus. Instead of cutting the mucus, it is increasing mucus. Nityananda Prabhu, my purpose of descent is not working. In fact, it has an adverse effect. Nobody rejects sannyasi. I have decided to take sannyas. He want to take sannyas only to bring those people who are rejecting him, bring Mayavadis, Karmakandis, atheists, derelicts. In other words, he want to include everyone. That's why he took sannyas. And what he did, that middle of the night, his mother said, who will take care of me? Who will take care of your wife? She's only 16. Not that there were no insurance companies those days. I'm sure you know that. This is more than 530, 40 years. Who will take care of them? Who will take care of your wife? Who will take care of me? So I'll take care of you. Don't worry, mother. For what? So the unparalleled compassion. That's why Suvarna Varno Himango Varangas Chandanangati. Sannyasa Krityam Santo Nishta Santi Prayano. Vishnu incarnations, you don't see anybody taking sannyas. Kapila Muni is a Kapila Muni, but he didn't take sannyas. Only Lord Chaitanya took sannyas. So that freely he would go and preach and infuse Krishna Prema. And Lord Chaitanya, then what he did Madhyalila after taking sannyas? I want to tell you this. His purpose of descent is to deliver. You want to know Lord Chaitanya's the means of delivery? For you all, majority of you attended his 7 sessions of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita classes week after week after week. There is no Gita class for Lord Chaitanya. So what he did, as soon as after taking sannyas, he came to Jagannath Puri. Under the pretext of finding his brother, he said, I have to travel South India. And he did this. Lord Chaitanya always arms up in the air, like this, Krishna, 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 Hare. Krishna, 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 Hare. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rakshama. Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Pahima. He would sing like this and he would walk. His assistant would be carrying his stuff, and when somebody would come in the opposite direction, he won the lotto lottery. Jackpot. Lord Chaitanya would look at him, Hari Hari. Hari, Hari. And that person would say, some beautiful sannyasi, golden color. Radharani's color actually golden. Krishna is bluish black, covered by Radharani's color. He would look at him, Hari Hari, that's it. The moment he would respond to Lord Chaitanya's Hari Hari, Lord Chaitanya would infuse his heart with that Krishna Prema. Means he is delivered from the cycle of birth and death. He is mad. That's it. Lord Chaitanya would continue. And this guy would go, Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Hari Hari. Hey, what happened to you? Hari Hari. And then his relative, he already reached home. That person, Hari Hari. That's it. So whatever Lord Chaitanya infused that love of God is heart with, that person would transfer that to next person. In one day, the entire village is filled with the love of God. If Lord Chaitanya starts taking Bhagavatam classes, Bhagavad Gita classes, then where is the time? Yes or no? Yes. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, Needless to say, this is what Lord Chaitanya did everywhere. I will not repeat again. Anybody who came across Lord Chaitanya, they all got love of God. They went to their respective villages and infused their relatives, friends, and acquaintances with love of God. That is how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inundated the entire South India with Harinam Sankirtan. Haribo! That's it. He didn't do this with the people of Navadvip. He didn't do that. He did. Why? Anyway, so what he did that. So on his way, he stopped. First stop is Sri Kurmam. From Jagannath Puri is Sri Kurmam, Kurma Kshetra. And there, actually, Gaurangira Sangikane Nitya Siddha Kurimani. If you understand, the associates of Lord Chaitanya are eternally liberated souls. These are all his pastimes. If you understand, you'll make a lot of progress. Krishnadas Karaj Goswami says, who can fathom the sky? Sky is ocean. Keeps on taking you further. To the extent you can fly as an eagle or a hawk, that much extent you can fathom the sky. Krishnadas Karaj Goswami says, this is my ability. I don't know anything other than that. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went and delivered Kurma Brahman. And Kurma Brahman, he Lord Chaitanya revealed his Krishna form to him. And Kurma Brahman said, Lord Chaitanya was leaving next day. My Lord, you are Krishna himself, and this family is so difficult to deal. I'll follow you. And I want to become free from this entanglements. Lord Chaitanya said, no. You got married, stay with the family. Take good care of them. There may be problems, that's okay. Take good care of them. Your children, spouse, take good care of them. He said, I'll come with you. If you come with me, you'll not get my mercy. Stay where you are, but take good care of them. But my Lord, Maya is powerful. Lord Chaitanya said, यार देखो तारो कहाँ कृष्ण उपदेश अमर आज्ञा गुरु हो ये तारो ही देश. You, whomever you come across, you give Krishna to them, preach to them. Then this Maya will not bother you that much. Lord Chaitanya left. But in that same village, there was actually a leper. Why I have chosen this one story in 9 volumes is this. This leper was there. His body was ravaging with leprosy. And there were so many insects. These insects were eating the flesh, the rotting flesh. And leprosy was actually untouchable disease. And nobody was allowed even to, no leper was allowed to stay in the village. They were actually outcast. Leper was there. These insects were eating his flesh, but he considered them his roommates, his housemates. When an insect would fall down, how can I displace my roommate or maybe housemate? He would take the insect and put back the insect. Friends, stay here. Wow. He would put the insect back because I cannot forfeit the right this insect has. How many of you know we have around 6,000 bacteria in our stomach? We have so many roommates. We don't own this body alone. So, but there, because of the disease, so many insects were eating, the worms were eating. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came to see Lord Chaitanya, but Lord Chaitanya already left. And then I'm so fallen, my Lord. I'm a condemned soul. I cannot even see you. And he fainted when he came to know Lord Chaitanya left. Lord Chaitanya, who already left very far, understanding Vipravasadeva, leper Vasudev is crying. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came back. He came back. Vipravasadeva was so happy. One should have that gratitude. One should have that feeling when you see a Vaishnava, when you see a devotee. If you take a devotee for granted, you are the most unfortunate person. Devotee, one should not take devotee for granted. And immediately leper was there, fell at his feet, offered full obeisances on the ground. When he saw Lord Chaitanya in the distance, Lord Chaitanya came running, picked him up, embraced him, without even seeing his body. His nose melted, the limbs melted, and the body was oozing pus and blood, and body was filled with worms eating that rotten flesh. Krishna wants only devotion. Krishna doesn't want externals. When Krishna sees in the morning, Krishna doesn't see your body is filled with stool, don't come forward. Krishna doesn't say that. You have devotion, Krishna wants it. And Lord Chaitanya picked up and embraced him. My Lord, please don't do that. My body is contaminated. And you will be affected. Lord Chaitanya said, no problem. Where in the world mother rejects a baby, who passed the stool? Mother cleans the baby. Mother never rejects the baby. In fact, for mother, the stool appears so nice. Why not? Only mothers can do that. Or some cases, fathers can do that too. And you know what happened? As soon as Lord Chaitanya embraced, leper was the body transformed. Leprosy is gone. And 1 second, he got a beautiful body. Haribol! How many of you are happy? Say Haribol. One person is not happy. You're all happy for his transformation, getting a beautiful cinema hero-like body. But one person was not happy. Who? Vasudev. My Lord, I am not happy, my Lord. Lord Chaitanya said, why? All these days, my body is ravaging with leprosy. My mind did not even think of sense enjoyment. Now two problems. Now I got a beautiful body. What will the mind think? Sense enjoyment. How many of you agree? I don't want that. Because all these days, because I'm going through suffering, I was Krishna conscious. Now, I may not be Krishna conscious. My Lord, give me the leper body back. And the second reason why I don't want this body, whole village will come to know I am the only one who got your mercy. Distinction. Only I am alone who got your mercy. I'll become proud, my Lord. Nobody got your mercy visibly. I visibly got your mercy. I'll become proud. Beautiful body, I'll go for sense enjoyment. Second reason, I'll become proud. These two will kill my Krishna consciousness. I don't want my body, that body, my Lord. I want to be what I was before. Give me that leper body. How many of you agree Chaitanya Charitamrita is great? Chaitanya Lila is great. We never hear that type of stories, right? Amazing, right? That is bhakti. Not that for next 20,000 years. Lord Chaitanya embraced leper and leper got good body and will go to preach to lepers. The leper rejected it. Should I continue? Lord Chaitanya said, no need. You don't need leper body. My Lord, then I'll become proud. Then I'll go for sense enjoyment. Lord Chaitanya said, no, I'll use solution. Whatever solution he gave it to Kurma Brahman, he gave the same solution. Yeah, preach whomever you come across, give them Krishna. To preach, you need to have humility. To stand in the junction, to distribute books, you need to have humility. We don't need humility to come and sit and listen Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita class on Gaura Purnima day. But you want to do service you want to reciprocate with Lord Chaitanya's grace and take Bhagavad Gita, and you want to stand only one time in your life at that Haggardish junction, and Prabhu take Bhagavad Gita. That guy will say, get lost. You say, thank you. Another person take Bhagavad Gita, hey, get lost. You will become angry. I can give $1,000 donation. Krishna doesn't want $1,000 donation. Krishna wants you to declare war on your ego. Krishna can generate trillion, quadrillion universes, not dollars, in 1 second. But Krishna wants us to declare war on our ego. So rather than giving donation, you try this one time. Stand at the junction and say, take Bhagavad Gita and face the rejection. See what happens. And you accept with gratitude, you will make a million-mile progress in that 1 minute, which has never happened in your life. That's what Lord Chaitanya wants. Leper was there, that humility. Said, yes, my Lord. He never went for sense gratification. He never became proud. But he went back to Godhead. Haribo. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tries to, can I take 10 minutes? Lord Chaitanya tries to actually Vrindavan, but he goes to Ramkeli and he meets the famous personalities. One is Rupa Manjari, Rupa Goswami, another is Lavanga Manjari, Sanatana Goswami. They wrote the books. And Lord Chaitanya for 2 months in Varanasi gave them training. Hey, we are all connected to Krishna, Bhagavad Gita, Sambandha, we have a relationship. And he told them a process. That process, what we follow, Hare Krishna, Krishna consciousness. Chant Hare Krishna mantra, eat Krishna prasad, follow Ekadasi. And of course, Lord Chaitanya gave the whole philosophy, the process stated in Krishna. And what is the prayojana? You will go back to Godhead in your spiritual form. Krishna Loka has 2 compartments. If your Swarupa is with Krishna, you'll go to Krishna Loka, first compartment. If your Swarupa is with Lord Chaitanya, second compartment, you'll go off. This is all Krishna Loka. And Lord Chaitanya in South India delivered, he gave Krishna Prema to South Indians. But on his way to Vrindavan, he gave Krishna Prema to animals. Haribol. So we'll finish it. He gave Krishna Prema to animals. And Mayavad mentality is inimical to, I'll take only 3 minutes. Mayavad mentality is inimical to bhakti. Let us chant sincerely to get rid of this quality within us. Pure bhakti we don't have. Why? Too much ego. In other words, we are mini Krishnas. Who are we? I am mini Krishna. We don't tell that. What is it called? Mayavad. What is it called? Prabhupada came to 2nd Avenue, New York. Every time Prabhupada would talk about Mayavad, Americans would think Mayavad is an organization or a group. Prabhupada had problems with it. They thought, Americans thought. After some time they understood Mayavad is not a group in India. Prabhupada had problems with. Mayavad is a disease everyone has in the heart. Until you get rid of it, bhakti will not sprout. Americans understood. So for that reason, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, while returning from Vrindavan, he stopped in Varanasi, Kasi, and he defeated very humbly all the monks in Kasi. With there was a debate happened. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu defeated them. Induced everyone to chant Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Purification of the heart is essential to experience joy of Sankirtan. How many of you like today's Kirtan?
Haribo.
But to experience more, we need to go through the purification in the morning. You rise in the morning, you go to bathroom, brush your teeth, clean your heart. So you brush your teeth, you take bath, evacuate. You're cleaning your body half an hour. Come out and clean your heart half an hour. That's a bank account. 50 years later, that bank account will be there, but you will not be there. But sorry, how many of your bank account? Don't worry. Chase Bank, Bank of America. Some people are not raising. Don't worry, I don't want your money. मंदिर में झूठ नहीं बोलने का. How many of your bank account? Hey, everyone has it. That will be there after 50 years. You won't be there. How many of you agree? But every day after brushing your teeth, spending half an hour in the bathroom, you are coming out, cleaning your heart by chanting the Harinam. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, for that one reason, before Rath Yatra, he cleansed Gundicha temple thoroughly. Some places, he, whatever the dust he collected alone, all the devotees collected, whatever they collected is less, his pile is more. Then he started cleaning with water. Certain areas he cleaned with his tears. Heart is Krishna's. Our heart, Krishna is present. Body is a temple. Put tilak. Lord Chaitanya, whenever he would see somebody without tilak, he would become angry with them. Where is tilak? Srila Prabhupada also. My request to you, when you come to temple, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is inside. Next time, come with tilak. If you come with tilak, anybody who sees you will make progress. Forget about you making progress. Padma Puran says that. Very nice tilak. One day my car broke down. I didn't join full time that time. I used to work in New York. So I went to a police station. Sir, I need help. Cop said, hey, paint on the face. I said, it's not a paint. What is that then? He said, thank you for asking. I preached. So, it is not a paint on the face. It's actually, tilak means, what is it? Body is a temple. Krishna is inside. This is the entrance. And if you are purified, then you will take part in Lord Chaitanya's Kirtan. You will be mad. And Lord Chaitanya, he exhibited the joy, and he's telling you will also attain the same joy. He danced before Jagannath. We should make actually you are there, you are part of it. I'm honest with you, stay on the bus, you will go back to Godhead. Don't get down. But the only thing you have to bring your children, bring your parents, bring your relatives. Why do you want to go back to Godhead alone? When you go there alone, you'll be bored. I'm joking. And very important. He forgave all. Second time he came to Kuliya. Then people came to see him. Earlier they thought he is one among us. But he is not one among us. He is Krishna himself. He revealed. They came to know. And then everybody came, please forgive. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu forgive everyone in 1 second. And he said, chant Hare Krishna mantra loud. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Gopal Chapala targeted Shivas. Because of his offenses to Shivas, Gopal Chapala got leprosy. Lord Chaitanya forgave him and cured his leprosy in 1 second. Gopal Chakravarti targeted Haridas Thakur, and for that reason he also got leprosy. And Lord Chaitanya, when he was in Kuliya, Gopal Chakravarti also came, cured his leprosy and forgave him. Devananda Pandit and his disciples offended Srivas. Lord Chaitanya forgave Devananda Pandit. And when Brahman went and said, I have this weakness, I criticize devotees. Lord Chaitanya said, you are playing with fire, poison. Then I have offended so many devotees, I criticized so many devotees. Lord Chaitanya said, criticism is poison. With the same mouth, what is the medicine for poison? Nectar. The same mouth glorify the devotee. The nectar will counteract the poison. Don't criticize anybody. And Lord Chaitanya forgave the Brahman, gave love of God, Krishna Prema. Haribol.
Haribol.
And until Lila, I'm finished. I'll take only one more minute. I'm done. And believe me, he did not deliver everyone in love. This is Raghunath Das Goswami, a billionaire son. He gave standing instructions to him. I will only read, only to make you understand. Back to Godhead is not a headline of Back to Godhead magazine. One has to invest. If you don't invest, you will increase your births. It is not cheap. Jesus died for our sins. Let me keep on sinning. No, our process is not like that. One has to slog. One has to be exceptionally sincere to receive Lord Chaitanya's grace. So this is billionaire son. One day Raghunath Das Goswami asked, there's a movie actually on this. He asked Lord Chaitanya, what should I do? No mundane talk or discussion, no gossip. No palate, don't eat food, luxurious foods. No luxury clothing. Don't expect honor. Always respect others. Always chant the Harinam of Krishna. Within mind, always serve Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan. Raghunath Das Goswami followed it. He saw Radharani eye to eye. He is Prayojana Acharya because Lord Chaitanya is a Radha and Krishna combination. Raghunath Das Goswami lived probably 45 years in Vrindavan after Lord Chaitanya disappeared. And one day he saw Radharani eye to eye. He saw Krishna also. And this is the last 12 years. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu exhibited the Divyanmadam, divine madness. Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? You know, one day Lord Chaitanya dreamt Radha and Krishna. And Krishna was performing in rasa dance. So many gopis were dancing, but Krishna was in the middle with Radharani. Suddenly Govinda came and said, his servant, my lord, it's time to rise. Oh, this is only a dream. And Lord Chaitanya was unhappy, you know. And one day, the last years, he was like divine madness because he wants to experience the mood of Radharani. One day, whole night he was crying, where is Krishna, where is Krishna, where is Krishna? Devotees were hearing. They locked in 3 times. Door 1, door 2, door 3. Suddenly, they got doubt. Why I can't hear the cry? They got the doubt and opened all the doors. Lord Chaitanya was not there. Lord Chaitanya went through the keyhole and disappeared. Through the keyhole, he disappeared. They started searching everywhere. Where is he? Where is he? But they came to Jagannath Puri temple entrance. There his body is, Chaitanya Charitamrita explains, 6 cubits. Body became 3 meters long, stretched. Between, there is no flesh. The long arm, the hand stretched, leg stretched. That Ashtasattva Vikara exhibited all the symptoms. And another time he became like a pumpkin. Hands and legs went inside, he became a pumpkin. And they were very sad. Loud, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Another day he was in very close to the ocean. Suddenly he happened to see sand dune means a pile of sand, like a hill. When he saw that, Govardhan, Antaya, Madhyabala, Haridasa Varya, Tavara, Krishna, Charana, Svarasa, Brahmoda, Manam, Tanotsa, Sago, Ganayotra, Sago, Ganayostra, Trayos, Pani, Suni, Suya, Sakandar, Kandamulai. He told this verse from Bhagavatam. Hey, there's Govardhan, Lord Chaitanya always This is Vrindavan, this is Govardhan, this is Vrindavan, Govardhan. He started running. Then when he went close, he saw it is not Govardhan, it's like a sand hill. And he immediately fainted. These hairs, they became like thorns, and they blood oozed like flowers. Whole body is filled with blood, and he fainted. And every hair became like a thorn, and from that, whatever blood oozed, it like a flower, simile flower. And Ravinath Das Goswami says, you have to be there to believe it. Nobody ever exhibited these transformations of Lord Chaitanya. And another day, gopis, when Krishna disappeared, gopis were asking the trees, oh, apple tree, where is Krishna? Oh, Panasa, Kurantaka, Kovidara. He was asking all the trees, gopis. Like Lord Chaitanya, that day, he was in gopis mood. He was telling this verse from Bhagavatam 10th canto. Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? He was asking all the trees and creepers. Suddenly, he came to one tree. Krishna was there. When Krishna was there, he saw. He couldn't take it. Krishna disappeared. When Krishna disappeared, again Lord Chaitanya became ecstatic. That ecstasy became separation. Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Fainted. I told in the beginning, daytime he would cry for us. Nighttime, is Krishna right? He would not show it nighttime. It's Radha, the mood of Radharani, he would experience. Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Sometimes he'd scratch his face. Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Cry whole night, crying only. And what he did, not only he gave us a process through Rupa Goswami. I'm honest with you. Some of us, we go and visit, we go to one temple, some Shivji, Ganeshji, Durga. It may take a billion lifetimes. Nobody knows what happens. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not like that. A process. Hey, 3 years later, you are here, another Nirti. 4 years later, Nishta, Ruchi, where are you? How far did you go? It is all mentioned. You're a third-year student, 30-year student, 50th year. Process will not fail you. You will fail if you don't follow nicely. How many have understood?
Okay.
How to make progress in Krishna consciousness? And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gave, everyone is watching this. What he did? He gave only 8 verses every morning. We sing a Sikshashtakam. I'm sorry to tell you, you'll appreciate 6th chapter Bhagavad Gita is called Ashtanga Yoga, Yoga Ruruksha, Yoga Ruda. First 4 are preliminary, next 4 are advanced. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Dharana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Samadhi. These 8 steps. Likewise, Lord Chaitanya gave 8 verses. Every verse takes you from Shraddha to Prema. The day you experience Yugayitam Namishena Chakshasa Pravashayitam Sunyayitam Jagat Sarvam Govinda Virahe Name Yugayitam Nimishena. 1 minute appears like a million years. It's feeling separation from Krishna. Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Sunya. This world is dreary void. Aslishava adaratam pinashtumam adarsanan marmahatam karotuva yadha tatava vidata tulam pato Maprananadastu saivanapara Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare. You're feeling this today? Ladies and gentlemen, you're already liberated. You're living in the body. But like a coconut, the outer cover is a skin, inside is a shell, inside the pulp. Sometimes when the coconut becomes dry, you shake it, you hear the separated pulp. You're like that in the body. You are living in this world, but you have nothing to do with this world. There are many saints in ISKCON. They are living, but they're like that. And if you are experiencing Nayanam Galadastrudarya, you are already in Bhava stage. If you are Nayananda Tanuja Kinkaram, you are in Asakti stage. If you say, actually, humble, Trunada Pistunichana, humbler than blade of grass, you have attained very close to attaining perfection, because this is the most difficult verse. Trunada Pistunichana. We are not attending a Thursday evening Gaura Purnima festival. Chaitanya Charitamrita is ocean. If you give one lifetime, you'll go back to Godhead. For most of us, 50% lifetime is anyway over. If you're sincere, Srila Prabhupada says one lifetime. Prabhupada came to America for only one purpose. Sumati Monarji, who gave him ticket, her secretary said, Swamiji, I know why you're going to America. Prabhupada said, why am I going to America? I know you want to enjoy. Prabhupada said, I'm a monk. I'm a sannyasi, 70-year-old. I'm going to America to enjoy. I have no desire. Srila Prabhupada told Surudhar Goswami, you came to America to take. He did PhD and a professor, scientist. Prabhupada said, I came to America to give Americans. I didn't come to America to take. I came to America to give. What? Krishna Prema. Not just America. Prabhupada went to Iran. Prabhupada went to Middle East. Prabhupada went to Russia. Prabhupada went to Africa. Only one purpose. To give Krishna and send everyone back to Godhead. I'm encouraged to tell last line. One Prabhupada last year, he was not eating. The South Indian priest who went to help Prabhupada, who took part in the Yajna of 1975 Krishna Balram temple. Swamiji, you are suffering and you are installing your murtis. Don't you know who you are touch your murti? You will get the karma and you will suffer more. You are already suffering. Prabhupada said, that's what I came to this world for. I came to suffer, taking karma of others. You came to take karma of others? This person went around Prabhupada 3 times. He folded his hands. You are magnanimous. Somebody, Srila Prabhupada, the American disciple, asked him, Prabhupada is a pure devotee. Why are you suffering? Prabhupada said, my American disciples are breaking regulative principles. When they are breaking regulative principles, that karma, I have to take it. 1, 2, okay, but so many people are breaking, that's why I'm going to suffer. But that's okay, I have no problem. Please, if you understand Prabhupada, try to understand. That's the biggest contribution to Lord Chaitanya's movement. Because Lord Chaitanya said, I am preaching in India, my commander will come, he will spread this message all over the world. By the inconceivable will of Krishna, many people in the world are looking for visa, you all have it. But if you bring only one person, maybe your brother, maybe your sister, maybe your father and mother to Krishna consciousness, and if you help them become free from cycle of birth and death, that is your selfishness. But Lord Chaitanya is very happy for that. We don't have any political agendas here. What is our agenda? Only one thing. Take people from cycle of birth and death. How long can we rot in this cycle of birth and death? That is Lord Chaitanya. Thank you very much. And Lord Chaitanya, I'm sorry, let me know, what is that? Lord Chaitanya, if you worship Lord Chaitanya, he'll take you to Krishna and he'll give you shelter of Radharani. Because he's a combination of Radha and Krishna. Thank you very much. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Gaura Purnima festival ki. Actually, no, if anyone, if there is a Chaitanya Charitamrita here, If you want to take it, this is a very auspicious day. And one more point, if you're not chanting, today is the day, please. Or if you want to increase your rounds, today is the day. Paramakarana. So that's it. Thank you very much. Please take prasad. Hare Krishna.